Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end, no dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning they. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
The series starts here. Red Bull just finishing Australia. I believe it was the 4th race of the season, so we are leading the way. We have just released Sergio Perez and signed Danny Rick. Welcome to Danny Rick, the comeback. Red Bull.
It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in Florida at the Miami International Autodrome.
Let's get a good time in, and here we go. We're going to send out Verstappen first, and then Riccardo. Keep them close, but not close enough. See if we can get Danny Rick a little tow. Alright, let's get them on the start line here. Of course, they were on automatic mode in qualifying, which is very nice. Look at Danny just weaving and shit. Alright. So we're going to chill in Danny's car, and let's get the quality times up here. Here we go. Danny Rick's first run in a Red Bull in almost 5 years. Yeah, Miami is a course, let me tell you. We race this here, and a lot of speed. But you need a good balance of both. Oh, come on. Of course it's Haas fucking roadblocking Danny Rick. Come on, Haas. Get the fuck out of the way. We're hot here. So, Max was purple. Sector 1. Danny Rick getting a green there. Getting roadblocked a bit, though. Doesn't look like he aborted the lap, but that's okay. We're probably going to get him another run on the same set of tires. Verstappen, more than likely, will be fine. Although Leclerc, he's been a prick in qualifying. Like, for sure. And here comes Riccardo. So someone else put up a purple in Sector 1 there. We'll have to see what that's shaking out to be. And Max gonna get across the line first, of course, with a steady Eddie, 135.03. And Danny Rick coming across at a 131 something. Can you just go times? Guess not. Alright. Well, Max put a good enough lap in, so we're going to head back to the pits here. Just trying to see where all the times are lying right now. Riccardo came up in 4th. Definitely lost some time getting blocked by K-Mag there. So, we're probably going to send him out again. We'll see how close he is on the bubble. Right now he is safe by a second, so I would try to save the tire if we could. So we're just going to let the time run here. As you can see, Alonso even putting up a pretty respectful time. Neither of the Ferraris have put their times in yet. There's Charles Leclerc. Sainz finished pretty low as well. Danny Rick getting pushed onto the bubble. So we might need to run at 3 minutes to be safe. Verstappen we're not going to worry about. But Danny Rick is falling down on the bubble, which is unfortunate because we want Danny Rick to do good. Alright, so here he goes. Second run in Q1 for Danny Rick. Right now, sitting at 11th. But we'll see where he ends up. So we're going to just get him through the lap as quick as we can there. Hopefully we don't get... Oh, God. That's not good. I thought I came out soon enough. Oh, well. Here we go. On board with Danny Riccardo in his debut again with Red Bull. Trying to put in a good lap here in Q1 at risk in 11th place. Perez getting that McLaren up into 9th with Norris sitting on the bubble currently. So let's see what Danny Rick can do. Sector 1 coming up in a wee bit here. His car setup's drastically different than Max's, but he does seem to like it. I think he was in the 80 percentile, so we'll see how this goes for him. So he was green at Sector 1, so still went faster than his last lap, so that's all we need to see. See how much he picks it up at Sector 2 here. And another Haas in the way for Danny Rick. Fucking bozos. Poor Danny Rick. Wow, that was a bit of a break there. Got all these guys trying to warm up their tires. I should have waited a little bit, I suppose. He's just got mad pace down this straight. Getting braked on by a fucking Williams. Come on, Danny. Need to get a little higher there, buddy. He came off it. Okay. Well, that's it for Danny Rick. Let's see if he can survive Q1.
Session is over.
So here comes all the guys on their hot laps. Danny Rick in 12th place holds on. Alright. So we're going to try to have a better qualifying session. So he did like the build a bit more, so we'll live with it. 81%. We'll see in qualifying too. Alright. So here we go with Danny Rick's Q2. He's just queuing up for his hot lap now. I don't think we're going to run into many traffic issues, so shouldn't be an issue. And of course, we got to get the times up. So, Danny Rick, trying to make a bigger noise than what he made in first qualifying. Let's see how he does Sector 1. Because it's a big day, like it is. Because he's got a lot of work to do. And a lot to prove. And we signed him for 3 years. Okay. So he's green in Sector 1, I'll take it. We got Verstappen purple in Sector 1. Danny Rick finally gonna get a clean lap in by the looks of things. Oh, Verstappen, purple Sector 2. And here we go. The final stretch of Sector 3 before the finish line here. They get insane top speed here. And Danny Rick trying to put his name on the board for Q2. Looking like Verstappen putting in the fastest lap at 129.818. And Danny Rick pulling up into 4th. So that's a good one for them. Let's get them back to the garage and see what happens. Take in Q2. Getting 1/10 faster than Mr. Leclerc there. It's looking like Danny Rick definitely still got some improving to do. He's 3/10 down on the rest of the gang there. So moving into final qualifying here. Let's see if that makes anything better for him. Because anything helps. So yeah, let's get into Q3 here. Alright. This time, we're going to move a little quicker on it. Oh, both the Ferraris are getting out too. That's okay, because they got pace too, so they're not going to hold us up too much. So let's get to the lap. Alright, let's hop in Danny Rick's whip. Here we go. Spinning up. Danny Rick trying to spin some heads here. Did manage to get into Q3 in 4th place. Above Russell in the Mercedes. It looks like Hamilton fighting the car a bit today. Of course, Alonso out there as well. Now, taking a look at Danny Riccardo sitting in Sector 1 currently. Let's see what Max puts up first. It's just always interesting out here. So, looks like Sainz or Leclerc got a purple Sector 1 there. Gotta get Danny Rick living on the edge a bit more. Verstappen going purple Sector 2. Riccardo, just really consistent drive right now. He just keeps chugging away. Trying to make his way through the 3rd sector here. We got Verstappen approaching the finish line. Leclerc putting up a 129.833 with Verstappen in 2nd with .002 off. Riccardo coming in 3rd. So a good first run. Danny Rick called the hot lap. Can he do any better? This is the question. So Verstappen getting a pole in real quick there. Danny Rick trying to improve his time. So sitting pretty in 3rd right now. I think Sainz is on course though, which he is. So we'll kind of see what he's running. Danny Rick trying to make up the ground. He was slower in Sector 2, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. Sainz sneaking up in there. Riccardo probably nowhere close.
Drivers are strapping themselves in, ready for race day.
The work Red Bull did during qualifying was nothing short of spectacular. Now let's see if they can repeat that for today's race. We saw a solid qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they're sure to have their chance to push even further during the race. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
57 laps await our competitors here in Miami, so may the best driver win.
Oh,
And this is it, the Miami Grand Prix.
gotta do a quick pause.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright, so Max's tire strategy has him on full pace. We're also gonna go full push mode. And Danny Rick also going full push. And he's just going to give her. So I gave him a little bit more fuel just in hopes of him doing some stuff. We're going to throw him on overtake right away. And let's get this race started. We are on board with Daniel Riccardo.
Okay.
So Danny Rick already taking third place away, getting past Sainz.
Red Bull gained a place.
Let's have another look at that one.
Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Just a smooth overtake right off the start of the race. Daniel Ricciardo's back.
Goodness me, there they go, moving ahead of the other driver. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
Alright, back down the track. Daniel Ricciardo trying to keep pace. Russell right behind Sainz as well. Really, Max is going to start flying here. Or at least he kind of needs to. Daniel Ricciardo keeping good pace with Leclerc. Staying right on his bumper. Verstappen holding a good gap at 7/10 after the first lap.
Yeah, okay.
So Latifi just crashed. Go
Yellow
figure.
Flag ahead. Yellow flags ahead.
Okay.
Ricciardo just pushing on good old Leclerc. Not leaving any room to be had. And of course Verstappen just doing his thing. So Latifi's in the pits already. Daniel Ricciardo just absolutely all over Charles Leclerc. And Verstappen starting to build a healthy gap now. Daniel Ricciardo pushing on the outside. Looking for the overtake. Couldn't find it. Coming around the bend. We got Sainz keeping up a decent pace with the group, with Russell just behind him. Bottas is not too far behind Russell at all. And here comes Daniel Ricciardo. DRS will be active this lap. And he is green lit for overtake. So keep an eye on that. Daniel Ricciardo. Not going to get DRS here, but in the next sector. So, still all over Leclerc. With tons of life on the tires still. This is a short soft stint for him. And if he gets past Leclerc, game over. Sainz having a tough time keeping up. Here comes Danny Rick on the outside, just squeaking by Leclerc.
This is awesome work, come on.
And he's got to keep pushing.
Red Bull moved up.
He's already got a half second on Leclerc, 6/10. Now Ricciardo has full rights to go for Well, you know what's funny about me releasing Checo too? It really hurt us in the standings because I think those points came away from us for the constructors standing, I think. We got Max pushing a little too hard, so we're going to back him off it.
Update on liftoff. We do require fuel liftoff.
Yeah, yeah.
And Riccardo
Yeah, fastest
put in
lap.
the fastest lap. Not gaining time on Verstappen, but definitely being effective in slowing down Ferrari. But it's good to see Danny Rick back in the Red Bull, having fun. Second place. And we're going to check you back on neutral here. Hard push for the entire stint. We got 4 laps until pit. Here comes Leclerc. But Danny Rick doing well. So right now, we're going to throw him on hold back cars behind. If he can. Just doing everything in his power, you know. So we're done 5 laps of 57 here at Miami. Daniel Ricciardo holding well. We can keep on the fuel pace and the aggressiveness. It's boding well for Max, and that's why we're here. Try to create a little space for Max and put him on conserve.
So think about the liftoff.
Okay.
So DRS is going to come open here for Charles. That's probably what he's going to go for it. And just not enough space. Daniel Ricciardo really holding them up. So it's good to see. Back in a car, it looks like he's comfortable driving. So his tires at 59%. We're 2 laps until the pit window. And looks like Danny Rick's doing a great job being a pain in the ass. And you have to remember, he's still one of the best braking drivers in the game. Real life Ford game. Anyway, if you ask me. Which doesn't leave a lot of room for passing. And it doesn't look like if Ferrari's got it on the straights today. So Max can just take it easy out there.
Back it out. Back it out.
Yeah.
Just doing a wonderful job. And still living on the edge a bit. It's what you love to see. Even the other Ferrari has caught up now. DRS, Charles Leclerc. Can't do it. Daniel Riccardo just holding off the Ferraris with all his will. Let's hop on board with Charles Leclerc. Chasing down Danny Rick as we speak, but like I said, the Ferrari just doesn't seem to have it on the straight. We did get a couple new parts installed on the on the Red Bulls, which give them a lot of pace. And here comes Carlos Sainz passing his teammate, but Leclerc fights right back. They're getting too wide in here. Looks like Sainz just gave him the space back. Smart move. And last DRS straight of the lap. Verstappen is currently sitting on a 5-second interval. And Ricciardo's just holding the Ferraris at bay. So the powertrain. Oh, here comes Charles Leclerc. Danny Rick not letting up though. And nor will he. Charles Leclerc just getting a quick little pass by there.
Advance the race position.
Alright, so Danny Rick's in the pit window. He's going to keep pushing. We're going to go back to race view here. Gets back ahead of Leclerc.
This garage has just gone mental.
Let's see that one again.
Involved here.
That was a good one. Just coming off straight, just on the comeback on the inside. Just outbrakes him a bit. Keeps out on the inside and just a clean pass. Danny Rick doing his thing. And it's making it so Verstappen doesn't need to push to the absolute limit here. We're going to throw him back on standard just for this pit window.
Look after it.
Okay.
Ferrari coming back strong currently. Try to take the inside, just can't do it. You got both the Ferraris side by side through the sector. Who's going to get out in front? It's looking like Carlos Sainz sneaks through. Charles Leclerc falls back to 4th. We got Riccardo just doing an absolutely wonderful job of creating space for his teammate. And he's got an insane chance on the undercut too, to get a little space on them. If he could push through this. Anyways. So once again, the Ferraris just can't do it on the straightaways. And Daniel Ricciardo just doing a great job here. Once again, another DRS straight. Leclerc just gets around him. What a break, what a pass. Daniel Ricciardo hanging in there. Gotta take him off, hold back.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Daniel Ricciardo trying to do whatever he can. Sticking with the Ferraris. Not gonna let Charles Leclerc run away on him. That's for sure. And here comes Danny Rick on the outside, on the inside. Here they go, wheel to wheel. And the action is non-stop. Daniel Ricciardo. You just wouldn't think about passing someone there.
Red Bull gained a place.
Let's get another replay on
just
that.
Watching the Red Bull.
Just really deep on the inside. Gets through. Big overtake. And Danny Rick still holding the fastest lap currently. And not burning a lot of fuel. Especially for the pace that he's been on. Oh, and he gets overtaken again.
Okay. Alrighty.
You said it. You said it, Riccardo. So Riccardo's just not giving up on him, though. Sainz with the huge overtake. Danny Rick just needs to fight for one more lap on these tires. Going for the pass on the outside of Leclerc once again. And he gets it. Let's see if he can hold up the inside line. Wheel the wheel once again through this sector. These guys have been going at it.
Such an awesome job, mate.
Alright, so full pace, Riccardo. We're not even going for hold back anymore. Because Verstappen is saving so much fuel. Leclerc trying to get it once again. So it seems to be this sector where he tries to go for it a little harder. Alright, here we go. So Danny Rick popping onto the hards this lap.
So box.
Okay, box confirmed.
So in a different format, driving as a 2 driver. Doing a great job out here today, you gotta say. And has yet to let Charles Leclerc back out in front of him. Starting up his second lap here. And Verstappen's just laughing on those hard tires currently. So he's way above, so we're going to be able to crank up the pace, take him a bit further, which makes that yellow stint a bit more interesting. Might even go to the reds on that last stint, if we could push it for far enough. Anyway, back to Riccardo. Gets over to, oh, Leclerc just sneaking through. Riccardo just doesn't have the tire left to do much about it. Yeah, because he could pretty much push the whole race because he had extra fuel. And he's finally starting to get to a good balance. And he's sending it up the inside there. That was risky. Daniel Ricciardo coming into the pits.
Hey, firm.
Let's see what kind of stop time we're getting out of the boys today. As you know, Red Bull wicked awesome when it comes to the pit stops. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a 2.6. Not the quickest I've seen, but quick. Daniel Ricciardo back out, looking like he's going to come into a little bit of traffic at some point. So this might be a good opportunity for him to harvest.
Just charge that pack.
And Max, now that you got the clean air, you are go.
Fire it up, Max. Fire
Go.
Up,
Full deploy. On board with Max Verstappen.
we do not require any fuel liftoff.
Yeah.
Because Ricciardo currently sitting back at 17th in his pit stop anyways. I think these guys could be out here for a while. He's 2 seconds back, so not a lot going on for him currently. So let's have a peek at Max and see what kind of sector he puts down. Nice. Okay. Here we go. He's going to put down a deploy lap here. So
Looked like
that
a
was
clean lap there as well, mate.
already the fastest lap. But now he's going to be pushing it. So it's still pretty good life on the hards for him, so he's laughing his way to the bank. Here comes Verstappen. See how he does in Sector 1 here. Gets the purple. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's okay. Throw it back on neutral there. And Max Verstappen coming in
So
on
stop and charge.
the end of Sector 2
Okay.
here.
Understood.
Another purple sector. And the final straight. Building a tremendous gap on the Ferraris. And then we'll, after we see his time, we'll drop it. I know. Just fun to get a little action too with
Caution on the battery.
our boy Verstappen.
Okay.
So throw him back on neutral. And here we go with Daniel Ricciardo. Now 8/10 out on Vettel. Which is good, because that means he gets to pull some DRS. Oh! That was crazy. So he's going to have to pass some people here. They're on yellows. So they'll be pitting, I don't know, 10 laps or so. So Ricciardo is going to have some work to do to keep pace. So overtake is on, sir.
Press overtake. Okay. Understood.
Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo, we'll see what happens after this stint. Just because with the traffic in play, it's going to be tough. But here comes Daniel Ricciardo. On the outside of the Aston Martin, cuts it skinny through and gets it.
This is awesome work. Come on.
So just gonna have to fight his way through the field just because the early pit stop, probably no one was running
Red Bull
reds here.
gained a place.
But it did its job and necessity of slowing down the Ferraris. So we'll see if we can still sneak him up into 4th place. If he keeps enough pace, well... Here we go through Sector 1. Looking for another overtake on Tsunoda. Currently Verstappen almost 10 seconds ahead of the Ferraris. Let's have a quick look at tires here. So Sainz is on the hard tire and Leclerc sitting at 59%. So these boys are going to be out here for a while. It's a lot of work for Danny Rick to do.
Have a lift off.
Yeah.
Put him on aggressive
Just
pace.
look after this tyre set though. Look after it.
We'll adjust that strategy a little bit. And here's Daniel Ricciardo looking to get past the AlphaTauri currently. And here we go. Getting the overtake on Tsunoda. Very nicely done. But Tsunoda not going away, still fighting it back a bit, and Riccardo had to give the space. It's a tough look. It's gonna be a rough few laps. I guess I could order some food in the meantime. Yeah, let's get the boys somewhat close to full again, and away we go. Daniel Ricciardo. So here we are on lap 19. Daniel Ricciardo still finding his way through the field. A lot of hard changes out there. Mick brake checked him pretty hard. So I'm kind of worried about his standing position with Leclerc and Sainz once they pit. And the pits are going to start coming pretty fast and furious here. And right now we got Max extending a tire. Because we're going to try to get him to run on softs to get the last segment there. Riccardo right back on Mick. Oh, Mick Schumacher going for the overtake on Perez. Doesn't get it though. Checo holds his ground. Daniel Ricciardo looking to take advantage. Max still 8 seconds up.
The hot and temps just going to need some lift and coast. Yep, understood. So no need to charge the pack.
Oh
Okay.
no. Come on, Daddy. He needs to get past these guys. 33 seconds to the leader. Daniel Ricciardo going for the overtake. Probably going to try to brake late on him, and here he goes with the late brake, and almost got Perez too. Just working right now. Push.
Red Bull moved up.
And think about less lift and coast.
Another overtake for Ricciardo. Just working through the field right now. Now P10. He's got a 3-second gap, so if he really pushes this,
Red Bull gained a place.
he can keep some good position. And keeping it on neutral would be a good thing. Put Max back on.
So just recharge off when you're ready.
Okay.
Everything you've got.
Push.
Yeah.
And Ricciardo can just keep doing his thing. Right now, Perez not trying to let go of him. But he loses a bit of time there. Ricciardo absolutely flying right now. Gasly and Norris going to be next on the bit. Daniel Ricciardo keep a good pace here. And we'll see how vital that is. We're on lap 22 of 57. Both the boys got one pit stop down so far. Or sorry, Riccardo has a pit stop down so far. We're going to be looking at a lot of laps here. Riccardo, almost within distance of Gasly now. So he is within DRS zone, out of the range of Perez now. So the range of those tires is not exactly getting questionable. But I need him to push. So now he's caught Norris and Gasly. So we got Max in the first pit window here. He's 6 seconds up currently. We're just going to run a little conservatively. While Riccardo tries to do more work through the field. Got a few hard tires in front of us. So pretty clear that these boys did not change yet. So Riccardo and Lando Norris are about to go at it. You can't make this shit up. Pierre Gasly in the mix as well. And Riccardo just waiting for his moment. Right on the bumper of the McLaren. Look, being really patient. Making our way through the field. I'm still really worried about what exactly this movement through the field will mean for us. So here we go. Danny Rick. Just can't get past the McLaren. Alright, overtake.
Overtake is available. Okay.
And Lando Norris sending it past Gasly. Pierre Gasly, probably one of my favorite drivers out there on the course. Fell in love with the AlphaTauri car. I fell in love with F1 the game. At the same time, I fell in love with F1. Thanks to Ghost, I got put into an AlphaTauri, so forever in my heart. Here comes Riccardo, looking up the inside, but gets blocked out by Lando Norris. Verstappen still just killing it out there. Daniel Ricciardo doing what he can. It seems to be on strategy. But I'll put him on balance just in case. And we'll put him back on neutral. Max, you can run those tires another lap, dog.
Bottas is in pit lane.
Nice. Yeah, Danny Rick's just doing his thing. Yeah, but he has so much tire. Leclerc's in the pit. Alright, time to see where this pays dividends.
Leclerc in the pit lane now.
Late break. Daniel Riccardo gets the overtake up here, Gasly.
Really well executed.
Alright, so where's Leclerc coming out of the pit? And he gets the other overtake done too.
Red Bull moved up.
Go! Go! Push, push,
Currently
push!
P6.
So Leclerc did get out a fair distance
Red
ahead,
Bull gained a place.
which is what we expected. So push, Riccardo, push. Now that he got past his old teammate Lando Norris. How you holding up, Max? Oh, he's even gonna get some DRS. Hell yeah. I'll ride that pony. Hell yeah. He could take those so much further. And just milk that DRS. Now he's right on him. Oh, just right by him like he's nothing. Blue flag, blue flag. Yeah, it's okay, because he's still got good pace and can ride those hard tires out fucking longer. We're laughing about it. Nice, he can milk some DRS as well.
Okay, Max, we are going to boxers lap. Boxers lap.
We do not require any fuel liftoff.
Okay. Perez in the pit lane.
Just killing it. The boys be flying out here. So Riccardo 3.8 back. Doing pretty good. Oh, Riccardo crashes! Riccardo crashes out!
Let's have a look. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Just locked it up and sent it into the wall. I don't think he's going to be able to recover that one.
The team are devastated. It's a crash.
All right. Get on the mediums. Do it now. Oh, we don't have a new front wing. Oh no.
Yeah, copy. Temps are climbing. Temps are now climbing.
Understood.
Alright, well now we're going to pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now
Let's see what
look at this.
happened.
Here's George
Got the
Russell.
Haas, the Mercedes, the Alpine. Oh, big collision.
That's a big smash. They'll have felt that. Ferrari advance a race position.
What?
We can take a look now. Okay, here's
What
the Ferrari.
happened? The engine went. It's a fucking disaster at Miami for Red Bull.
And they get past. That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
No way. So just an absolute
Max
disaster.
Verstappen must be very disappointed with his race today. Red Bull didn't have a great time here. This is one disappointing result.
That was a real disappointment for the fans today. But there's always the next race.
At the end of the weekend, it's second place in the constructor standings for them.
Formula One will be back to Europe for the next round, on the shores of the Mediterranean, with some heated competition to look forward to in Spain.
Alright. So it ended in an absolute tragedy. At least we took the fastest lap away from Ferrari. But yeah, both of us finishing outside. We had a DNF with Max Verstappen. Not clear what quite happened there. So Charles Leclerc taking first place in the Drivers' Champion, and the Constructor going as well to them. Big weekend for Ferrari, and a lot of work for us to do at Red Bull. So we're going to get back to the map and see what we can cook together. Our next race will be in the Mediterranean, as they said. And we'll see what we can prepare for the boys. We'll get another episode up as soon as we can. I'm going to be playing this a lot over the next few days, so expect some frequent episodes. So, with all that aside, we did win 4 million. And I bet you the board is absolutely pissed. So we got 3 million in the bank now, so we can get back to actually producing some parts. So we will see some new parts, some new things coming on the next episode. This is where I'm going to leave it. So you guys, if you enjoyed it, if you want to see anything else or any ideas for the future, I just thought that this was a good one to start out. So welcome to episode 1 of Daniel Ricciardo. Come back to Red Bull.